The mics are hot, and so's the gossip. Let's get into it in 3. Welcome to In 3. I'm Danielle Graham.
And I'm Callie.
I have been excited about this episode of our show since we learned about Taylor's new album way back in August.
It's been teased.
It has.
And now it's here.
Yes.
And
And?
we have not talked about our feelings
Not
about
one
this
word.
album. Well, actually, some of our audience might already know because when you were away at the cottage, I did like a small little dissertation on my stories. But I knew you were away, and so I know you don't know. And I really wanted to have a fresh combo with you because I'm so fired up about all things Taylor.
Yeah.
Remember, this is my very first Taylor album launch ever as a Swiftie.
Yeah.
Because I'm new here.
You're new here.
I'm the new girl.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Isn't it fun?
Yes, fun. Confusing.
Okay.
Not exactly what I expected.
Okay. Am I going to ask any more questions? Because this is just the tease.
Yes.
Because we are going to get into a full unpack of our thoughts, feelings.
Yes.
As Callie said, we have not said a word to one another about our thoughts or feelings about this. Even last night, we went to this great event with our friends at Hey You last night. And to see
Meredith Marks from the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Which
arguably, I think, I don't want to get in trouble, one of the most iconic franchises and definitely one of the most iconic housewives of all time.
Yeah, you're not alone in that feeling.
No.
Everybody in the room was saying that last night.
No,
so.
she is mother.
Okay. It was a
She
big
is
one.
mother. And I actually felt like maybe we could be related.
I saw that.
Yeah.
When I saw you together, I was like, well, one of these things is not like the other. Yeah. And it's me.
Right.
Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. No, I could totally see some kind of possible relation there with you and Meredith. She was lovely. It was so great.
So
we
fun.
found ourselves in a conversation with our friend Lex Nico last night.
Lex.
And we were chatting and the album came up and I was like, I can't talk about it in front of Callie.
We were like, sorry, I want to know her opinions, but I don't want to know yours. So let's just be careful. And she was like, oh, okay. But she gets it.
Totally.
So she was like, oh, okay. Yeah, you got to be fresh for tomorrow. So we waited.
We did.
Yeah.
And today is the day.
Today is the
we
day.
get to share all. But before we get to all of that, we were also given the gift of Jen and Ben on the red carpet together for the premiere of her movie, The Kiss of a Spider Woman, which we talked about last week.
Yes.
This was not at all what I expected.
No, but shame on us for not expecting it.
Yeah,
because
you're right.
If you hadn't heard, J.Lo is on an Oscar tour.
She is.
And that is what that was giving for me.
Yeah.
And what it was also telling me is that, well, we know Ben is a producer of this movie and financed it, made it happen.
That's what she said. It wouldn't have happened without him.
But he's in the business of this movie as well.
Yes.
So he wants us to go to Oscar too.
Yes.
So they're pulling out all the stops, even appearing on the red carpet together, posing together, arm in arm around waist, letting us have all of that.
Yes.
That is not something that we should take for granted.
No.
And that's also not something that people do on an ordinary premiere press tour.
No.
This is not ordinary.
She was in the middle of an interview and he interrupted and said, can we get a photo? And I was like, I'm looking at these two and you can see there is still love and heat and passion and wanting. All of that is still so much there. They just can't be together.
No, it's
it's too much
magnets.
almost.
I know.
Yes.
I felt the same way. I saw that same interview. She's locked in talking about her children and the movie, and she could just feel him behind her. He didn't actually tap her. She just knew to turn around. It was like a matrix. She matrixed to find him in the room
right there,
and she had to keep her composure. It felt like she knew that she couldn't show the face that she was feeling on the inside, on the outside. Like she didn't want to give that to the press, that she was like, oh my God, he's here.
Yes.
Like that's what it was giving to me.
But then even when she saw him, there was like a sparkle that hit out of her eye, like heart eyes happened.
Exactly.
On both sides.
Yeah.
But what I thought was interesting was the choice of dress that J.Lo wore, because it had like a built-in force field. So the front of the dress was very architectural, and it had two spider legs that came up out of the front, so it protected her face and her shoulders, but it was also almost like
a barrier
from him. It was like, this is my
personal space,
this is my boundary, because I can't be that close to you, because every time I get close to you we get married.
Oh my God, literally.
If I go near you, we're getting married again. So I need something.
You are so right about that. I didn't think about the architecture of the dress, but that's so smart. But even still, he managed to get pretty close.
He's right up in
His
there.
arm was all the way around that waist in ways that, like, if you were just financing a movie and just a producer, you probably wouldn't, you know, be that close.
It'd be inappropriate.
Ben did interviews on the carpet, singing her praises, saying how amazing she is in this movie, that she was born to play this role, all the things that we heard from her last week, but from his mouth. And just like, I think it was just a beautiful showing of support when he didn't necessarily have to. And I think they might get married again.
Well, it actually made me sad, because they clearly are so deeply like tethered.
Yeah.
Like this, like they are like interwoven. They share cells, it feels like, but they just for some reason can't be together.
Make it work.
Yeah. Maybe they should just have dated and lived separately. Maybe
and
it's the
not
cohabitation.
Made the documentary and not made the movie and then not did all the things. Yeah, but that's just Jen.
I know.
Like, she just can't help herself. She loves love, and
she loves that man.
She loves that man, and he loves her.
Yeah. It was very evident last night.
It was awkward.
I'm
like
really
watching them
excited.
try to pretend that they weren't infatuated with each other was awkward and amazing.
But we're going to get more of this during award season. We just need her to get there, and we're going to get so much of this.
They know. This headline will linger. We will find more angles.
Yes.
We will find more things to talk about.
Yes, we will.
We will be talking about this for days to come.
I'm so excited about that.
So they know how to play this game.
Okay, so we're going to do things a little bit differently today.
Yeah.
So normally we've got our big three. This week we've decided we're going to do a mini three, and then big Taylor.
Big showgirl we have to talk about. Section.
The whole thing, Taylor, on the back end of the show.
Yeah.
So the mini three for this week, Paris Fashion Week, lots of celebs taking in the shows, making the world their runway.
Really
Meghan
big
Markle.
ones. Yeah.
Looking at you. We're also going to update you on Diddy and the sentencing that took place. And Ryan Reynolds is out there promoting his movie, I Like Me, the John Candy movie.
Yes.
And someone's missing.
Someone is very, very obviously missing.
So we've got to talk about that. And then the Life of a Showgirl.
Da, 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 da. That's the sound for Life of a Showgirl.
Are we just doing jazz hands
Just
this whole
jazz
episode?
hands.
Is that what showgirls? No, they do more like shoulder, shoulder. Step.
And maybe like a little like look left, look right.
Yeah.
Showgirls are sassy and brave and bold and horny.
Oh. And that's your official review of the album.
There it is.
The girl is getting it.
Oh my God.
Wowza.
All
Wowza.
right. So happy for her. Okay.
Paris Fashion Week.
Yes.
Brought out some big old stars.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing for me, other than Meghan Markle, let's hold on that for 1 second. Nicole Kidman showing up earlier this week.
Yep.
For her first like big red carpet appearance post split with her kids.
Yep.
Obviously at the Chanel show, because she was just named the new ambassador of Chanel again. But you know, she had to get that breakup haircut.
Yes, she did.
She got those bangs.
Yes, she did.
It's a rite of passage breakup haircut.
That's right.
What do you think of the bangs?
I mean, I think she can do no wrong truly in her look. Like,
Yeah.
I think she's so classically and traditionally gorgeous. It wouldn't be my choice. And honestly, as her hairdresser, the hairdresser should have said to her, this is not the time for a bang.
Let's
this is not the
not
time
make-
for a radical change because you're going through it.
Yeah.
But I love that she stepped out with a maybe it was like a freshness for her.
Yeah.
Like some shedding, some moving on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shedding some dead weight.
Yeah. What did you think?
I just loved her appearance. Like, we also, on the other hand, have Nina Dobrev going through a breakup also at Paris Fashion Week, wearing all the revenge dresses, doing all the things to look the hottest.
Yes.
Nicole, I felt, was understated.
Yeah.
I think it's different. She's also mourning the loss of a 20-year marriage.
A whole fam.
So it really read to me like she was being respectful almost of the immensity of the breakup. She was very pared down. She was in trousers and a dress shirt. Like, she wasn't in a revenge dress, look at me. It was more of a like, I'm showing up. This is my job. I'm doing well. I still look fabulous.
Right.
I'm sophisticated and classy. And I have my daughter supporting me. And I don't need to be anything other than this like cool girl chic to show you that
You're right.
that I'm okay.
It was quiet.
Yes. It was a quiet luxury,
quiet
quiet
Yep.
strength.
Yes.
Quiet chic.
Right.
And I thought she nailed it. And I really
think so
thought it
too.
was appropriate. I think if she had come in some big siren over the top thing, it would have been like, do less.
Exactly.
And this I thought was just pitch perfect. And she looks gorgeous, but she looks sad.
Yeah, there was like a heaviness.
Of course. And like if
hard not
there
to.
wasn't, it would be strange.
That would be strange. And Nina Dobrev's situation is different.
Yeah.
You're right. Of course, a breakup is a breakup. This is a like decades long relationship with a family
Exactly,
and all
with
of that.
kids and everything.
But Nina Dobrev is kind of writing a masterclass on a young
Oh,
person's breakup.
I couldn't agree more.
It is like from the breakup to
Yes.
then the yacht.
Zac Efron.
Now we're at Paris Fashion Week. Those dresses she's wearing.
Wait, with Selena Gomez wedding in between.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot
it's
that
like
part.
pitch perfect. This trajectory from breakup to today.
Yes. You know how people sell online courses, comment breakup to get my PDF?
She
needs to be
package one.
Really does.
Yeah.
Because she's nailing every angle of this breakup. And in the photos and videos she's posting, she looks great. She looks light. It doesn't look performative.
No.
It doesn't look in any way like, oh, you're trying so hard to get his attention. She just looks good. She looks happy. She looks good. I did not love. Do you know where I'm going?
I think I might.
I did
The
not.
tragic haircut.
Okay. Oh no. The tragic haircut of Pam Anderson.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit sad about that hair.
What? Oh.
Yeah. It was. I sent you a message and said I'm really mad about Pam's haircut.
You're like, again, I don't want to talk about it, but I'm upset.
I don't want to talk about it, but I'm mad about it and upset about it because I love what she's doing in her very natural state. I fully 100% embrace, love, and support that. I hope I make that very clear.
Yeah.
What we didn't need to do was get this 70s over curled copper
shag.
shape. It's doing nothing for
mullet.
this. Yeah. Mullet.
Yeah.
Doing nothing for this gorgeous woman.
I think she thinks it's high fashion.
It's not. It's not.
It's not.
What you were doing before was perfect. Flawless, no notes. This, many notes. Go back.
I
you don't want to. Did you like it?
No, but I think she's just trying to play around. I think she's almost rebelling against traditional beauty, which is a beauty standard like she set. You know what I mean? Like
she did.
She set that bombshell standard.
She dropped that pin.
Yeah, and literally, and I think that she's been in a phase like actually since exactly 2 years ago because she launched her like no makeup thing at Paris Fashion Week in 2023, and I think she's just like doesn't want to be traditionally pretty anymore. And like she is going to do high fashion things. She's going to take risks. She's going to buck tradition.
Okay.
And I think like, I don't think she thinks she looks gorgeous doing this. I think she thinks she looks edgy
and cool and she's having fun. Well, I admire that because I could never, as we know. If that's her reason, that's great. I just don't love it.
Yeah,
that's all.
Sorry, but I cut you off. What was the thing that you don't love?
We're going to talk hair. Let's stay on hair because Kim also came out with this wig, clearly.
Yes.
Short hair.
Yeah.
Looking identical to her mom.
Yes.
It was just insert Chris's face here.
Literally.
Wild. It looked great on her though.
I mean, I thought
she really pulled it off.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to mess with Kim Kardashian's face.
True. No, it's been messed with, but let's be real.
You said it. But no, I did love Kim's pixie cut. I obviously knew it was a wig because that girl is not doing what Pam's doing. Kim would never be willing to give up her conventional beauty and like setting that standard. Like that Kim is never going to be the person that shows up places without makeup and cuts her hair to be high fashion and not pretty. Kim's ultimate goal is to be desired, to be validated for her beauty and all the things.
That is her North Star.
So that is her north, south, east, and west star. That is all of her stars. She is like...
But do I look beautiful?
Yes. But am I gorgeous?
Yeah.
Which is
totally
not
right.
what Pam's doing.
I shouldn't be giving Pam a hard time for that haircut then.
Why? It's fine. It's not your thing.
Okay, it's not my thing. It's just not my thing. Also not my thing. Meghan Markle's look, that white... capey, drapey, papal, whatever that was.
What's a papal?
Like the Pope.
Oh.
It was like the Pope would wear that.
Jew. I don't know what papal means.
It looked like the Pope on a high holiday of some kind.
Interesting.
And her walk in, that very serious walk, gave to me blue steel. Like it was so over the top and so extra and so not fun, and like it's fashion week. Yes, of course people take fashion seriously, but this was way too serious. This was Zoolander. This was Ben Stiller giving blue steel. And it became a joke because she just took it so darn seriously, which I was like, why do we have to do that?
Can't like nail the vibe, you know?
No, you're right. So stiff. It was just so robotic and stiff.
But it's just like another example of her not being able to like read the room or act authentically in a way that is, I don't know, like that draws people in. Almost everything she does, people are like, oh, what are you doing? Like, why?
That's weird.
Why'd you do it like that? Like,
why? It was strange.
So I feel like it's exactly on brand for her. I disagree about the outfit. I thought it was incredibly chic. I thought she looked stunning. I actually think she's never looked better.
In the face.
In the face. I loved the outfit. I just thought it was like classy. And I think this is kind of her vibe. This sort of like, what was it?
Papal chic.
Papal, regal. Like,
no, it was baby in a manger.
Baby in a manger.
It was a swaddling something. I didn't like it.
No, listen. I think she's one thing you can't take from her is she is like gorgeous.
Unbelievably.
It's insane. Her face, she was giving all of it. Amazing. But like the vibes were off.
Yeah. I don't know if it's I have to be serious. People take fashion very seriously. So this is the role I'm going to play today.
And
it was
everybody will be gagged that I'm here.
Yes, because she hasn't been there in 10 years.
She's never been, I don't think, to Paris Fashion Week at all.
Oh, okay.
She's been to Fashion Weeks, but not Paris. And I think she's just like, people will be gagged that I'm in Europe. People will be gagged that I'm here. Like, they'll be so happy. And then like, so I'm just going to walk in like I'm the most important person they've ever seen. And that's kind of what she was giving. And it's like, do less.
Victoria Beckham also there, brought out the fam. Harper 7 is so beautiful.
So beautiful.
So beautiful. But I was sad once again. We got all the Beckhams. Also, I see you, Romeo Beckham. What is going on with Romeo Beckham?
It's crazy.
It's crazy. How old is he? I can't ask that, actually. I can't ask that. It's probably inappropriate.
It's next level, though.
Yeah, Romeo is... Woo, Romeo.
Yeah.
No Brooklyn, though.
But no, it was sad because, you know... Victoria posted so many like family shots, like really beautiful family photos, and still no Brooklyn and Nicola. And it's just like every time it just feels like there's this gaping hole.
I know.
And it's always just sad to see. There's nothing more to say. It's just still so sad.
Yeah. It is. All right.
Okay.
Do you have any more Fashion Week?
I think that sums it up for me.
Oh, right. Let's just touch on Diddy quickly.
Yeah.
We have not covered this really at all.
No.
We've touched on it maybe once or twice, but the conclusion of the Diddy trial took place.
Yes.
He was sentenced to 50 months in prison, so that's just over 4 years, for prostitution related offenses. He could get possible credit for time served. That remains to be seen. He's got a fine of $500 million. $500,000, my bad.
$500 million would be way better. Like,
yeah,
take all his money away from him so he has no power and access.
Makes a lot of sense to me. He apologized. It was garbage, and I don't want to even give it any space. what the things he said. He apologized and he's going to be better, and he apologized.
Yeah, he was
to Cassie.
on the ground. He was literally
he said,
physically on the ground, crying, sobbing.
He was. He fell to his
asking
knees
for forgiveness, because he didn't want to go back to jail. Like he doesn't feel guilty.
No.
He just doesn't. He's just like having a tantrum. He doesn't want to go back to prison. That's where people go who do bad things. He obviously thought he was going to get off with a lot less time because he had already set up 7 speaking engagements that week.
No.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
So he thought he was going to just get time served credit and be out?
Yes.
And released?
Yes.
He thought he was coming back into the world?
Correct.
Tell me everything. I didn't know that.
So he had, I think it was 7 speaking engagements in the books, to which the prosecution actually brought that up, being like, the actions of a man who is humbled and sorry and all the things is not someone who's lining up speaking engagements. So let's not forget who this man is. He's an opportunist.
Yeah.
He's money first. He's power first. Right. And I think that was, one of the closing arguments in the sentencing trial, where it was like, let's not forget who this person is. He's going right back out there to do all the same things he was already doing. My favorite thing, though, is 50 Cent, who loves to troll Diddy and has trolled him through this whole process. He posted saying, hey, whoever wanted to book Diddy for speaking engagements, I heard he won't be able to make it, but I'm available. Call me.
I love it. But that was going to be my next question. Who on earth is booking Diddy?
Yeah. Ew.
I want to see that list so that we can boycott.
Cassie, before his sentencing, released a statement basically begging them to not release him from prison for fear for her life.
Oh, God.
Which is
That's
just
awful.
It's brutal. She said, I still have nightmares and flashbacks on a regular, everyday basis and continue to require psychological care to cope with my past. My worries that Sean Combs or his associates will come after me and my family is my reality. I'm so scared that if he walks free, his first actions will be swift retribution towards me and others who spoke up about his abuse at trial. So this is no joke. Like they couldn't release him. I think the judge really took that seriously. Like this was I think bare minimum sentence, 5 or 4 years. The prosecution was asking for 12. And obviously the defense was asking for like no more time. I'm glad he's staying in jail. Do I think it's like a long enough sentence? No, because I think he's a monster and he's going to continue to be a monster.
And he's going to use the next 4 years to plot how to continue to destroy people. I think.
Totally.
He's going to he'll be on a revenge tour. The person like this doesn't change.
No.
This is not a person who is, as he said, humbled and changed and broken and wants to be better. I just don't see that person.
Agreed.
He will be almost 60 by the time he gets out. So it'll be a long time before Diddy sees the world again.
Hopefully he doesn't get time off, off for good behavior, because I just think
or time served, because he's been incarcerated since
for over a year.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get to Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
So he's out there. He's proud of this movie, a huge passion project of his.
The John Candy doc.
The John Candy doc. It premiered at TIFF. John Candy is such a big influence in Ryan's life as a comedian, as a Canadian. There was a premiere last week.
Yeah.
And no Blake.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. There was a premiere in LA and she was not there. It is so strange that we have not seen them together. Remember this, before Scandal, remember this is a couple who promoted movies together, who used their marriage as a promotional vehicle.
Yes.
Right? Like he was in those It Ends With Us promotions. She was all over the Deadpool promotions, making congratulatory videos on their social medias, trolling each other on their birthdays. Like this is a couple that was very much front and center out there for the world to see. They've never been low key.
Nope. In the business of each other at all times.
At all times.
Yes.
And then even
like in their other ventures, their booze brand, non-booze brand, still finding ways to cross over.
Always.
Yep.
And even after Scandal, after, the lawsuits with Baldoni, they still continued to be together. at the SNL 50, at the Time 100, at like they continued to be together. Suddenly, he's got a big movie to promote, nowhere to be seen, nowhere in sight. They have not been seen together since on each other's social medias since May. This is very strange.
It's strange behavior. You put it out there and you put it in my head when you called it out a few weeks ago. And you're right.
Because I thought it was just really odd.
It's really strange. And her family were at his premiere.
Yes.
Siblings and parents.
Yes,
and
her sisters were like on the red carpet with him. But she was in Disney World?
I know. It's weird.
Like, that's also not
you're
like,
right. It's strange.
Like what would take you away from being with your person on one of the biggest nights of their career for a very important project? Like what would be the thing that would take you away from that, right? Like we talked about it with George and Amal. And it was like, okay, she had to take care of the kids. Maybe one of the kids was sick, something like this. Obviously they're good. In this case, Blake was posting from Disney World. You don't have to be in Disney World, girl. You could get on a jet, fly home, and be on the red carpet with your husband.
Yeah, for this
who
huge
has supported
project.
you through this insane, tumultuous time. And if they decided to make the decision for her not to appear on the carpet, to not take like any of the attention away from the project,
right?
At bare minimum, I would expect her to do a post, "I'm so proud of my husband," on her social media, on her stories, something.
Nothing.
Literally radio silence.
Do you think it's possible? I agree that the not even sharing on socials is weird.
Yeah.
Do you think it's possible she didn't want to go to that premiere because it was the Thursday night, which was at midnight when Taylor was going to drop the new album, and she didn't want to be out at a time when the focus was all Taylor and her connection to it and the history and the friendship no longer being a friendship, and was just like, I just want to keep real low key and hide away. Is that a possibility?
It may be. I mean, it's a possibility.
It's a possibility.
I have a whole other theory about that.
Okay, what's your theory?
Okay, well, first let me tell you about the gossip journalist Rob Shooter, who's reporting that they're heading for divorce.
You've said that too.
So gossip journalist Rob Shooter, who is sort of like a big UK celebrity gossip guy with like a lot of tentacles into sources. He says that behind the glossy red carpet smiles, Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively's marriage is showing serious cracks. Insiders tell us that the Hollywood golden couple are at each other's throats. It's a constant fight all the time. They used to tease each other for fun, but now it feels cruel. And it's dark and it's toxic, and they're headed for a split. So that's what I've been reading.
What's his track record on predictions? Is he a guy that calls stuff and then it ends up?
I think he's like a pretty reliable guy. Now, back to Taylor quickly, because I don't know if I want to get into this too much here, or do we talk about it later? But we expected that there would be some songs on this album, on Taylor's album, that were going to be about Blake. And I think
the titles kind of look that way.
I think Taylor wanted us to think that, 100%. Right? There's a title called Ruin the Friendship. There's a title called Cancelled.
Yeah.
Ruin the Friendship is not about Blake. No. Cancelled, it's up in the air. Is it about Blake? Is it about Brittany Mahomes? Is it about Sophie Turner? Or is it about kind of all of them? There are references to being dripped in Gucci. Blake loves Gucci and also started a Gucci campaign.
Right.
Wore a lot of Gucci to Travis's games last year or 2 years ago, whatever, when they were still doing their thing. And the song Cancelled is basically like, I love when my friends get canceled because then we can bond over it and like screw the world. And I love that. I love when my friends have enough grit to like stand on their own and show who's boss kind of thing. So it's actually like, it's not what you would think. It's not like you're canceled and I can't be with you. It's like, if you're canceled, we're buddies.
Yeah.
So it's actually a supportive cancellation. It is possible that it's about Blake because she does talk about Gucci. She talks about flowers and things that are mentioned that have ties to Blake. And then the other thing is that fans have noticed that Taylor, who never misses a detail, and everything is intentional. Everything. is wearing the same jewelry that Blake has worn in recent history.
Oh, we talked about this. Was it a bracelet?
A bracelet.
I saw this.
And
yes.
earrings.
Yes.
But like, not just it's not like a regular Cartier bracelet. Mm-hmm. It's like a very, very noticeable standout bracelet from Lorraine Schwartz that Blake famously wore on one of the It Ends With Us red carpets.
Yes.
You know, she stacks those crazy jewels. Mm-hmm. And a pair of, like, it's the same bracelet and it's the same earrings. I don't know.
Do you think they're friends still?
I don't know.
Oh my God. I don't think they're friends.
I don't know.
You actually think they could be secret friends, down low friends, undercover friends?
Maybe.
You think we could see them reappear together and reemerge as friends? Mm-hmm. That is a hot take.
I know.
That's why I love you. I love these hot takes.
I don't know. You know,
you got a little something.
I never thought that this could be like a thing. Like leading into the album release, I thought she was going to slaughter her the way that she, you know, I thought it was going to be a Blake diss track.
Right.
And it's not. And I don't know. Like everything is intentional with Taylor. So I just want to be mindful of that.
Okay. That's fair. I do not think these two are salvaging this relationship. Because Travis drew the hard line too, and that's her person. The unfollow, the bye, I don't know you. How are you going to hang? How do you go back?
Yeah, but in heated moments, things happen and, you know, lines are drawn and then time passes and godparents are like, I don't know. It's not impossible in my eyes.
It's not
impossible in my eyes. And I don't know. Like I can't overlook these details.
Fair. But you think there's trouble in this marriage?
I think there's more than trouble in this marriage. I think that Blake.
That's so sad if that's true.
I agree. I think it would be
sad.
so sad.
Wow.
I do not want this for them. I think Blake does not want this for them. If he leaves Blake, she's really screwed.
Yeah.
So
she would be.
And he won't be. And that is just unfair.
Yeah. You're right.
I don't like that.
I don't either.
And you know, we'll see. Maybe they can make it work. Right now it feels like they don't want to be around each other.
That's how it's presenting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay. The time has come.
Okay.
Wait. Do you need a minute?
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay. What do you need a minute? You need to stretch. You need to get a drink. What do you need to get? Oh, it's not a whiteboard. She has, that's fun. It's all right. Ba, da, 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 da. Woo! These are so fun.
Life of a Showgirl.
How do I look?
We just needed a little something to celebrate. I am wearing red lipstick in honor of Taylor's Showgirl debut.
I love it. I feel like I didn't judge mine properly.
No, we don't have to wear these, but I really wanted to just have a moment.
In celebration of the life of a showgirl. I love it. Thank you. So cute.
Actually sent my husband to Dollarama this morning.
Poor James.
I was like, please go buy me something with feathers. I have to do my hair for the podcast. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Love you, babe. He's like, I mean, if that's not the best husband in the world, I don't know what is.
He is the greatest. Okay. Are we going?
Yeah.
Are we doing it?
Yeah. Should we give it a rating out of 5 to start?
Okay.
Or is that too much?
Well, that's hard for me.
Okay.
Because, this is what I will say.
Okay.
I, at first listen,
Yes.
was lukewarm. I was lukewarm.
Okay.
I was, dare I say, slightly meh. I know.
Meh.
Slightly meh.
Okay.
So it took me a little time to settle in.
Okay.
Took me a little time to orient and
Yes,
get used to it.
of course.
It's like when you move the furniture in your house.
Yeah.
It just takes a minute to get used to the space.
Right.
I just had to get used to the space. I think I imagined something different.
100%.
Because of the theme we were given.
Yes.
And I don't know that the theme is as prevalent in the music as I thought it was going to be.
Right.
The showgirl theme. Yes, and a few of the songs for sure. But a couple of the others, I was like, this doesn't feel like it's jiving with the theme. So maybe that's what it was. But now I will say, after I had a couple days to like marinate in it.
Yes.
Which is literally what I've done.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Okay.
Okay. So it's a 5 out of 5 for me. How about you?
Yeah.
Do you love it?
I love it so much.
Walk me through your experience.
Okay. So as we said, I am a new Swiftie. I have never been excited about an album release of hers.
Right.
I've never been like, oh, I need to listen to this in full. You know, I like some songs of hers. 1989 and Reputation were definitely like my favorite albums, my favorite singles, which then is no surprise that I like this album because it's the same producers. So, but I didn't have the Tortured Poets department in the back of my mind going into this because I wasn't a fan of that album. I wasn't a fan of that era. Like it's not like I wasn't a fan, like I don't like it. It's just like, it wasn't my thing. And I just wasn't I wasn't as excited about that as all the other people were. So coming into this, I think I just had less expectation. If anything, I feel like maybe I just came in really just listening to the music for what it was and not what she had done before or what she's going to do next.
Yeah.
Which I think...
You were fresh eyes.
The thing is that I've learned, and I was so shocked at how badly it was received at the beginning by all of her fans because I thought that the Swifties will come for you if you say one possible negative thing.
They usually do.
But then here they are all out there saying that that her poetic genius is over and she's lost her sparkle and she'll never be good again. And this is the worst album she's ever made. And it's the end of her intellectual career. Okay. And I was like, whoa, what's going on? You guys are all has been so intensely protecting her and now you're coming for her. And then I got mad because I think we love to tear down a woman at the top of her game.
Absolutely.
And so I was like, A2 Brute, A2 Swifties.
Right.
What's going on?
Honestly.
Then I learned the history that almost every single time she drops an album, it takes Swifties a minute.
Yeah.
Because she is known for her eras. She went on an eras tour.
That's right.
Every era is so distinct and it really captures a moment for her. And each moment is different than the last. And it's like, from what I understand, when Tortured Poets department came out last time, people were like, whoa, 31 songs, so
dark.
Emo,
Yeah.
It's so dark, it's a stream of consciousness, it's too twisty and convoluted. And then they were like, okay, wait, no, actually I'm obsessed with it.
Yeah.
Then this comes out, she's like, heard. It's 12 songs.
Tight.
It's light.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Boppy poppy.
You asked for this. And now they're like, wait, where's the twisty dark lyrics and all the other things? So it's like, it sounds like people can't be pleased at the beginning. But then once they get into the music, they're like, okay, actually, JK.
Exactly. Because it's all there. And I think that's what took me a little bit of time was to hear the genius of the lyrics and the play on words, which was one of the reasons I love her so much as an artist.
Yeah.
Because she is so good at those twists and those hooks that you're like, oh, I see what you did there.
Right.
So it took me a minute to get myself there with them. And then I'm like, oh, that is so clever. God, you're so clever. God, those hooks are so great. Now
Totally.
I'm owing all over the house.
Yeah.
Like, like so cute. Right?
I can't. I know every song already.
These albums are like dropping a pin on where she is in her life at that moment. And where she is, she's having a great time.
Well, yes.
She's having fun. She's feeling joyful and colorful.
Yeah.
She's having a great time in the bedroom, clearly. And, she's enjoying her life and she's coming out of that dark, tortured poet relationship, the Joe Alwyn 6-year relationship that was, difficult.
Yes.
And now she's feeling herself and she's feeling great. And I think sometimes people are like, oh, wait, but I really connected to that. There's also a deeper degree of a little bit of raunch here, which I think has put some of the prudes off.
Yes.
So they're feeling like we've got some F-bombs in there.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a whole song about Travis's undercarriage, crotch,
and measuring dick size
and dick
just
size,
generally.
and lots of that.
And very sort of new age social media terminology, that people are like,
yeah,
oh, I thought you were like slightly more intellectual than that.
But there is so much of the intellect is still
So
there.
much.
I do want to talk about Wood for a minute. Because it is the one song I can't sing along to. I can't bop along to it. I just can't do it because I have a visual of the person who she's singing about. And I don't want to, in my mind, think about Travis Kelce.
You don't have to
No, I'm not doing it. Don't do it. I'm not doing it. No, because when other people sing songs with provocative lyrics, we can kind of try to assume who they're talking about. Okay? You're like, oh, maybe Miley's talking about Liam. I don't know, maybe not. In this case, it's like, no, there's a face to the dick. And I don't want to do that.
I just want to say quickly, like earmuffs if you don't want to hear too many details. But you know how she's always breadcrumbing and always intentionally doing fun things with the numbers and everything.
Yes.
The song is 2 minutes and 30 seconds. It is the 9th track.
Stop now. No. Okay. No, don't. No. No, actually just go. It's fine. Now everyone's going, you're doing
People are saying she's referencing a certain length.
Sizes. Yeah. It's too much. It's too much for me. I am no prude.
You know what? It's really, I'm so happy for her. It's like she's just been awakened. This is her sexual awakening.
It is.
She's never been satisfied. I feel like literally she just had her first orgasm. I don't know. I think this is giving a woman who has been sexually awakened.
Yeah.
And just to go back to like the showgirl theme and how disappointed everybody is. And I agree, there was a bit of a disconnect where it was like, wait, I thought we were talking about showgirl life. And like, I thought we were getting a glimpse into the world of the showgirl. We really only have one song that's very clearly about the life of a showgirl. It's called The Life of a Showgirl, and it's with Sabrina Carpenter, and it's a great song.
Love that song.
But I appreciated that she kind of explained it to me in a way that I understand now. And what she's doing in this album, including sort of the sort of horny, like lusty tracks, is like what she thinks she's doing is she's embodying characteristics in these songs that a showgirl embodies. So she's being bold and brave in her diss tracks. She's being sassy in sort of like her innuendos.
Yeah.
She's being sexy and like very connected to the confidence of her body. Like, I think maybe we were thinking too literally about this showgirl concept.
Right.
And she was thinking more like, no. I am embodying all of these characteristics that a showgirl would in the themes of these songs.
That's exactly how she would play this.
Yes.
That's how she operates.
And so
she's
it's
not
not
the literal, she's not the literal type. I think too what happened with people's disappointment, and I put that in quotes, again, it does take time to process and to hear the genius of the lyrics and the double entendres and the play on words and the pulling out of the themes. It's absolutely that. But there has never been an album hyped to this degree. So the hype was so massive.
Yeah.
Like, we have seen artists release albums and work for 20 years in entertainment television. This is not what this was. This was the podcast and all the what were they?
Countdowns.
The countdowns and the QR codes and the secret this and the Easter egg that. Then it was the theatrical release and the secret video that was shot in July where the music wasn't playing. Like, there was just so much hype. And sometimes when hype is that high, of course, it's going to be hard to match the hype with the delivery, and expectations aren't going to be met in a lot of ways. And I think that's what this was too. People think this is going to be the greatest day of their lives.
Yes.
And then they have issue with that because the hype was enormous for this album.
Yeah, I really think they misplayed that. It was just overhyped. It was overexposed, and it was overpromised. Like, they promised on the podcast 12 bangers. Okay?
Yeah.
I wouldn't call these bangers. I would call them bops. I'm bebopping.
I'm bebopping all over this house.
I'm shaking my tushy all over the house.
So
right?
am I.
But it's not a banger. It's not Pink Pony Club.
Right. I don't know. Opalite's a banger for me.
Is it
It's a banger? It's a banger and a bop.
It's a banger and a bop.
But
See, like I'm in defense of this album. I love it. But I think when you say there's 12 bangers and then
Father
you
Figure's not a
come
banger.
with 12 bops and maybe a banger or two, maybe Opalite and Ophelia are bangers. Like, I love those songs. Don't get me wrong. I'm not dissing them. I actually love this album so much. Like, I cannot get enough of it.
It's great.
But I think to promise 12 bangers in an album where no song needs to be skipped, which I don't think any do, other than Honey's not my favorite.
Honey's not my favorite. Father Figure is also not my favorite.
I like it.
You do?
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, I also love Wish List.
I love Wish List.
That's a great song.
And James's favorite is Elizabeth Taylor.
Is it?
Yes.
It is a great song.
He loves it. He loves, like, it's kind of like Reputation vibes, like dark.
Yeah.
Anyways, I just think, yes, it was overhyped. And I think they should have done less. Like, I think some of her best album releases have been like surprise album drops. And the reason why those land so well is because no one was expecting anything. So to get something is a gift.
You're right.
We were expecting the world, and shame on all of everybody who is being so hard on her. I'm just like annoyed by that.
I know.
Like, I thought we were here to serve and protect.
Well, yeah. Welcome to what it's like on this side of things. You're
welcome
right.
to the world of the internet.
Of being a Swiftie.
She is on a crazy promotional tour. She was
didn't
in the
expect
UK.
this.
Neither.
I honestly thought, because she was hiding behind that screen at the game, I thought she's going to do very limited press. The exposure is at an all-time high.
Right.
She's really going to scale it back.
No.
And when she does them, like we knew she was going to do Fallon and we knew she was going to do Graham Norton, I thought it's going to be tight, selective.
Yes.
But there's all kinds of BBC radio. There's all kinds of other
All over
UK
the
stations.
radio.
She's really sharing.
She's showing up with sourdough bread, freshly baked for
I was
everyone,
floored.
and wedding invitations. Like,
Yeah.
she's invited everybody.
And that's what she said when she was asked about the wedding guest list. She's like, I'm not doing that thing where you got to like assess the
Cherry
value
pick.
and determine the worth of this friendship. If I know you, you're coming, you're invited. I love seeing her in those environments because she is so quick and she's so witty and she's so funny.
good.
She's so good. She's so
so
good.
good. It's actually
she's
crazy.
she's magic to watch.
Did you watch the Fallon interview?
I did. So then now we have a little bit of more information on this Super Bowl and why she's not doing it, because he straight up asked, which was great.
Yeah.
That he asked, because nobody else had really done that to this point. And I thought, is anyone going to go there?
Right.
And he did. And this is what she said about it, that it's not about the rights and it's not about the money. It's about the fact that she's in love with this man who's out there playing this game, and she's really locked in. She said, can you imagine he's out there every single week putting his life on the line, doing this very dangerous, high pressure, high intensity sport, and I'm like wondering what my choreo should be. This has nothing to do with Travis. He would love for me to do it. I'm just too locked in. She says she just cannot look away from him on the field.
Which that's exactly as we expected, and that's exactly as it should be. I don't appreciate being gaslit for the Easter eggs that she definitely dropped about the Super Bowl.
We know.
Okay, so
I know.
My only issue, yes, I agree, babe. It's not the year, okay,
Yeah.
to be doing the Super Bowl. And yes, in your partnership, in your relationship, you have more important things to deal with. On the other hand,
Yeah.
just don't gaslight me. Just say, yeah, we were messing around. Like, it's like she wanted us to think that she maybe was doing the Super Bowl.
Yes.
That helped her promote her album. That helped with more headlines. That helped with our dissection of will she, won't she? Oh my God. All of the Easter egg videos of people. Oh my God. There is no way that Sourdough Sam and the 60%
60,
of the time
I know.
and the 47th whatever that was not directed at us to think that she was going to be the Super Bowl headliner. The fact that she's not doing it is fine. I just don't like, I think, okay, Taylor knows that her fans are smart. Okay. And that's why she drops these Easter eggs where they have to do like algebra in Braille.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so true.
But then now
They're looking at the
you're
Zodiac.
making me feel a little dumb because I know that you teased that and you know that you teased
but
that.
I have some feelings.
Okay.
I have some feelings.
Okay.
I think there were conversations, and she alluded to that with Jimmy Fallon.
Right.
She said
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z called and
Right.
said, what do you think about the Super Bowl?
Right.
So I think that she was kicking it around for a minute there. She said there was nothing formal about it. There was no offer. There was no
Yes.
boardroom conversation. This was a discussion. So I think, like you said last week, there was that, and maybe she got excited and revealed on the podcast with Travis those breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
A little too early.
It's just that there was another interview that she did where she basically said, I did not tease that. Like people said, what were the Easter eggs? And was that an Easter egg? She said, that wasn't an Easter egg. I genuinely love sourdough.
Okay.
Don't play me.
Don't lie to me.
That's all.
I will say, What else came out in the press tour, which is what we suspected, that they got engaged on the day of the New Heights podcast. And so now we have confirmation of that because, again, eagle-eyed fans saw in the photo Taylor had a dent in her hair.
Yes, from the headphones. And they were right. See, very smart fans.
Very smart fans. And she gave more detail into the engagement and how that went down and how he blacked out the house so she couldn't see what was happening
was like, wow,
in the
you're
yard.
taking this really seriously.
Yeah, and how he was so nervous and she thought the nerves were about the podcast.
Oh my God, that was so cute with Jimmy.
It was adorable.
Like, what did he say? He's like, I don't know what questions I'm going to ask. Oh, wait, I know one question I'm definitely going to ask, but I can't ask it yet.
Adorable.
Yeah.
Adorable.
Yeah, I loved the Jimmy interview.
I did too.
I thought it was so great.
Were great. I loved her with Baby Spice as well. She was really great with Baby Spice on the radio.
Can we also just, like, I'm not here to objectify, but like her body right now, she is training.
Yeah, she looks great.
She is tight and like strong.
Yeah.
Like, she's been training for this.
She has,
she
for sure.
Great.
Well, listen, there's that one shot in the video of The Fate of Ophelia where we've never seen Taylor in a high cut anything.
No.
Like, this was like giving Rio cut in the bum. She's a full coverage kind of girl.
Full coverage. Never see her belly button.
No.
Her
this was
hip
like,
bones.
Whoop, right. Lots of bum. She looks fantastic.
I love this.
She also was asked, and I love this, and I love this for Tate McRae, because we know how I feel about Tate McRae. When Jimmy asked, who are you listening to, who do you love? And she said this song, Tit for Tat by Tate McRae. And then Tate McRae obviously went crazy on her own socials. Just wild enthusiasm and excitement for the fact that Taylor Swift is listening to her music. Yes. And I love that Taylor is a girl's girl, shouting at another woman who's doing great things in music and in artistry. So I thought that was really fantastic. I love seeing her on a press tour. I hope she's not done. That's the only thing. Like, I
think we have a couple more for sure.
But
I don't think she's going anywhere.
Okay.
I think the fans were freaking out about the song Wish List because it basically talks about her wanting to, like, basically, who cares about all the materialistic goals you have? I just want you. I want to have a basketball hoop in the front yard and have kids, a whole block of kids.
Yeah.
And then people were like, she's a trad wife now.
She's done.
She's never coming. This is her last album. So someone on this press tour, one of the like DJs from the UK, asked her, so like, don't tell me this is your last album. And she said, what? No. And he said, well, I just saw some fans were saying that maybe you were done because you're going to get married and have kids. And she basically said that is one of the most offensive things that you could say.
Right.
And she said that's not why people get married, so they can quit their job. Like, what's wrong with everybody?
Right.
Everybody calm down.
Right. She's like, I want to get married because I love this person and I think he's hot and I love hanging out with him and I want to do that forever. And we're also going to continue to do the things we want to do. And he's so wonderfully supportive of this. And you would actually think it's weird if I did do that.
That would be weird. What do you think about all these extra things that are being done? So she's got she had the movie in the theaters this weekend that shattered box office records.
It shut down the Cineplex site here in Canada. Like, it couldn't handle the traffic.
Poor Dwayne The Rock.
I know. She beat out Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Leo DiCaprio this weekend.
Yeah, but Dwayne, is bad.
Dwayne's movie is doing abysmally. It's doing
never release
horribly.
Anything on the same week as Taylor. That's the take home.
That is.
But anyway, so she had the movie, which I don't know what I thought it would be, but I think that everybody's expecting it to be a little bit more. Like, apparently, so if you watch Spotify, there are these lyrical videos that are like kaleidoscopic that take some of the footage from her video and from the album images and just like play them in kaleidoscope.
Yeah.
Right? Like almost
lyric videos.
Almost like a screensaver.
Yeah.
89 minutes of that.
No, there's way more. Somebody in TikTok, I think, recorded a lot of it, and I watched it.
Oh.
There's so much behind the scenes of the video of The Fate of Ophelia.
Okay.
There's so much.
Oh.
Like, tons of behind the scenes. And what I loved about it was she said, the good thing is I don't want to forget this time. And the good thing is I won't forget this time because I was recording the whole time. So she was recording like voice notes of how she was making the music, but also on set of that video. And what you can really see is how, we know she is like a creative, but like every frame that woman is involved in, she sweats every eye, every sequin, every dancer's arm.
So precise,
but so involved in the process. She's not a person person who's showing up on set. She is vision. She is hitting a lyric with a move. She's all of it. And there's so much of it. And I really loved about seeing it. Again, this is somebody who like pirated it on TikTok.
Wow.
Probably been pulled down by now.
I want to watch it. Send it to me.
She was really very normie in rehearsal. She didn't look like somebody who knew this was, well, she knew it was going to go to theater, I'm assuming, but she didn't seem to care.
Yeah.
She was just like t-shirt and bike shorts and ponytails and curly bangs. But what I loved so much about it was the videos that came out of the people dancing in the theaters.
Yes.
It was just joy. And it was just, that really does happen with women. That's like a very exclusive to women, very girlhood moment of them singing Opalite and like dancing in a circle. It was so cute.
They're basically doing the horror.
Oh, I basically
I
I loved it. So number one movie, number one album, never been done.
Yeah, and number one single.
Never been done. So well done.
She also released a couple of other versions of the album. Like I think there's now like 5 versions of the album or something.
25 versions of the
album. You need
album.
4 versions of the album to get all of the music, because now she's released other music on her acoustic albums, but not all of them on the same one.
There's also voice notes you can get somewhere too.
Yeah, you have to buy multiple. So I don't know. Girl, we're in a recession.
I know.
Put them all on one. Like if you want to have an alternate album, with some acoustic songs as like a deluxe.
Yeah.
I get that.
It's not landing well with people. You're right.
Calling it a little bit gratuitous, and I don't disagree. Like I think offering merch and the movie, okay, great. I think let's just allow everyone to get the music in one or 2 places, not 4 or 5.
You're right. I mean, no one's forcing anyone to buy this, but if you're a Swiftie and you want all of it, it's you got to get it in from 4 different sources, and that's people are having big feelings about that.
Yes, big feelings about that. But overall, I would say I am bought all the way in.
Yeah. Overall, I will say she kept it 100.
She did keep it 100.
She kept it 100.
That diss track,
The
Actually Romantic, is one of my favorite songs on the album.
It's a great song.
Not everybody loves it.
Oh, I like that song.
Oh, I love it so much.
Yeah.
It's boring Barbie.
I know.
And Charlie XCX, who this is about, is back in the studio. So I think we're about to have like a girly
Drake and
millennial Drake and Kendrick battle, and I am here for it.
I mean,
bring it on.
I just wouldn't mess with Taylor in this world. She is.
I wouldn't either, but I know that Charlie doesn't give any Fs.
Not a one.
Not one.
But I'm glad you were able to enjoy your first big release in all of the ways you're supposed to. So welcome.
I did. So and I think people are coming around, and I think they should, because your girl worked hard, and I think she deserves her flowers for this.
She does. Mm-hmm. Remains to be seen if a tour will happen. I would love a tour just for the stage visuals of it all, and the costumes and the feathers.
Yeah. That would be so fun.
That'd be so fun.
I think she's going to lay low for a while. I think she's got football season.
Yep.
She's got album promotion, football season, wedding planning.
Yes.
I think we'll see a tour,
Can't really fit a tour in
2027.
With another album? She'll have another album by then.
Maybe she'll have another album by then.
She's always turning them out. Like she's making one right now. Probably.
About the process of making the album of the... Yeah.
Yeah. And then there'll be a movie
It's
for
album inception.
We're
writing an album about writing the album about writing the album.
It's a nesting doll.
It's a nesting doll of albums.
I love it.
Anyways, we love it.
Have a listen and let us know what you think. I want to know what our listeners think.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about this album, the rollout, the themes? Are they there? Are the songs hitting? Are they bops or are they bangers?
Bops
Hit
or
us
bangers.
up in the DMs.
Also, what's the definition of bop versus banger? We should really flesh that out.
That's a really good point. We'll be back next week with that.
We'll be back next week with more of that.
We love you. Have a great week.
Bye.
Mwah. Ba, ba, ba.
Na, 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 na.